Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is Crusader Kings 3 Tours and Tournaments Part 73. And I do want to apologize, I put the last video up for the wrong date initially, so it didn't come out until 2 in the afternoon here instead of 9 in the morning, so 5 hours late. And for that reason, I only have comments from Meow, X-Flame, and Ramon. Special shout out to X-Flame for notifying me that I had put it in the wrong date. He sent me a message on the They Are Billions video saying, "Is there no CK3 today?" I went, "What?" and immediately fixed it. So X-Flame, thank you so much for helping me notice. I probably would have noticed a lot later if it wasn't for your comment. Appreciate it. Ramon is already over a third of the way into 1,000 kills, so that's pretty fire. Alright, for everyone else that leaves a comment on the previous video, I'll make sure to mention it in the next video. That's my fault. That's entirely on me. Something I did notice is that if we go to our grandson Neferkari, because of the trip he's joining us on, he's 2 years old, he's almost level 1 in Wanderer already, and almost halfway to Seasoned. At 2. That's funny. Ramon, if this ends up not getting you a kid in time, I'll make it happen. Alright, there's still time for this to happen, and it costs renown for us to force a divorce. And I don't want to spend the renown if we don't have to, because renown is very hard to get your hands on. But if it comes down to it, I will. And Camp Fever is still cooking. This apocalyptic plague that has killed 259 people is yet to deteriorate. A miraculous deal. Alright, so we are at our third location here, I believe. Or is it the second? No, it's our second location. We just did a huge detour getting there. That's funny. As I promenade around the festival, I notice a hooded figure selling flasks whose liquid cannot be told. Come and buy my medicines, my lady, for they work miracles and balance the humors of even the weakest woman. Okay, but we're the strongest woman. Literally. As I look at the flaskets, we still have 54 prowess. As I look at the flaskets, I observe that one of them shines vermilion, as if it was made of the finest cinnabar. The other is bright green, as if someone had soaked copper plates in fresh wine. Not risking my health on this. I'll try it. 1 gold for unforeseen consequences? Would she try that? Crediting the divine for every success. That's awesome. You have an overbearingly selfless and humble demeanor. Crediting the divine for every success. Well, red's the color of the sun, and I'm highly curious. You gain Miraculous Tonic. This character drank a Miraculous Tonic at a cultural festival for 20% fertility? We are not fertile anymore, but thank you. That effectively did nothing, but very interesting. Yeah, ransoms, go ahead. We always take a ransom. Philaretos, you almost needed that. Demon Dog Fever is doing a spread right now. We should be able to get to Lore Master today. Should be able to get to his kingdom today. We're level 2 on the tour, nice. We do need it to become level 4 though, because that perk is massive. The sky above Famagusta is clouded, and the gray streamers of the night start to wander around the narrow alleys. Nomarch Kyriakos' hold rises at the top of the hill, almost defiant. He could use a reminder of who he serves. I am Pharaoh by divine right. The crown hangs over my head like the moon above all the other stars. No matter how brightly you shine, I shall prevail. This would be beneficial for you, but your vassal may not like it. Let's just celebrate. A humble liege. Yeah, I mean, that sounds way more fun, but let's be honest. This is Meritides to a T. She's literally known as the humble. That's one of the few times where I think being humble has made that more boring, but I couldn't find a good reason not to. Oh, definitely repair that. Medicinal jar's gotta stay. What does this do? Martial and intrigue. -5 general opinion? That's funny. Ancient Egyptian crown. Yeah, that's one of our 2 crowns. Or we have 3 apparently, actually. I can give that crown to somebody. People would really appreciate it. God, I just don't know about saving Tullinid Revelry. I'm really not sure. Who doesn't like us? None of the people who have any entitlement to this crown don't like us. Okay. Not much happening at this cultural festival, if I'm being honest. Eastern Roman Empire did pick up one more county at some point, and Sweden did pick up a few more. Sweden actually is slowly growing. They're over halfway to the size they need for the Empire of Scandinavia. If they could make the Empire of Scandinavia, that'd be the most successful Vikings I've ever seen that we didn't control. I think that'd be really cool. Oh, congrats on becoming lovers, y'all. The sound of flutes and drums is quickly accompanied by a group of dancing guests, all following the music with joyful movements and laughter. A couple sneaks away into an alleyway, kids jump in a circle, and a lonely man struggles to move his hips. Ugh, dancing. No, we're not seducing anybody. Local dance. We do need the dread. I've concluded my royal visitation of Famagusta. More avaricious, please. Wow, that trip was not good for raising the quality of our tour, to be honest. That was not a good part of it. Okay, interesting. Go ahead. Demon Dog Fever is cooking. It keeps going. Calm down. Camp Fever is still not slowing down. This thing is determined to kill everybody there. There's probably not many people left, to be honest. She's pregnant. That would be bad if she caught that. Oh, she's all the way over in the capital, which is here. So she's out of harm's way. Him, not so much. He's really lucky he doesn't have it. He must be isolated, secluded, and all that good stuff. I totally missed the neighbor's war. Damn it. Pi, do a little faith convincing. Over here in India again. Get rid of this last bastion of Smarta in the middle. Ramon lost his war against Salivahan. I kind of expected that, to be honest. That was a really big target you chose, Ramon. That was so, like, 1v1 you could take this guy, obviously, and just about anybody else in the world, but your army of 4,000 versus their army of 9,000 with all these allies, there was no way. But good job trying. Oh, our Renown got there! And we're about to hit Glorious today? Oh, shit. I know what I'm going to title the video. Family Recipes. Hunter and Eager Reveler trade experience significantly more likely to generate legendary animal sightings. That'd be cool! And then we could take Field of the Cloth of Gold. Househead's first grand activity is free. Hell yeah. Not bad. Hostler trade experience gain plus 50% is crazy. That's so much trade experience. Really, really good. And then we're going to start pounding down this Guile tree so we can get to family connections. But honestly, this whole tree is good. That's okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's really good. And that's incredible. This might be the best single renown perk in the whole game, if you ask me, if you play a Dread character. Getting double interaction acceptance is going to make so many more interactions possible, including, like, vassalizing people. And a major chance to prevent one murder against every Dynasty member. And by major chance, they mean there's a 95% chance that the murder just won't happen once per character. Per character! That is a disgusting perk. Family Connections OP. Oh yeah, we're visiting all the places. Inspiring Rule, sure. Then Praetorian Guard, and then we can actually get something real. Something actually useful. Ancient Egyptian to who? To Beja. Where's Beja? In Blemia, no less. Huh? Okay, Blemia did split. I knew that would happen when she passed on. No, it hasn't split yet. Never mind. She hasn't passed on yet. Still 59. Oh, she goes for other women. Fair. Hey, I totally understand that. I also find women attractive. It reminds me that one guy was like... It's like some dad or whatever. He's like, no way, you like women? Me too! What a dad thing to say to your daughter who's gay. Oh, I'd love it. The streets of Damascus, let's start. More cultural festivals. I think I did... Oh, I did almost all cultural festivals. Yikes. I did one in Laura's kingdom, too. But Laura's Sunborn. So I don't know... definitely don't know why I bothered with that. We need a court officer. Rest in peace, A2. 58 died from being ill at 58. Illnesses will take you at that age, especially in this day and age. That's fair. That's not on her. That's not her fault. interesting that we just visited the capital of the Empire of Greater Egypt. That happened a long time ago, but okay, sure. Cupbearer. Febronia is a generous and rational? That's a good cupbearer. Absolutely. There it is! Glorious! Yeah! The glorious! Glorious Terramin Dynasty. We have to be like the second biggest deal on the map. Gotta be. She's greedy and rational. I don't know about that. We don't need any ladies awaiting if those are the quality we're gonna get. We have so many prisoners we can execute for stress relief. They're defending and defending. Ooh, the Northman army is making them work for it, but I bet they can still pull that off. Macedon is well known. Carling is legendary, of course. Carlings are insane. Noteworthy, well known, significant, insignificant, reputable, noteworthy. Norway, what? What are you doing up there? Obscure. How's the Ghana doing? Reputable, reputable, reputable. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody else on our level other than... Oh, never mind. Here we go. The Salivahan dynasty is fabled. Really? That's above us. For now. Very interesting. Alright. We'll keep moving. Tedasheri, another kid. Wow, Tseti and Tedasheri are going to work. And they got twins! A boy and a girl twins? Oh my god, jackpot. And no pure blood on the girl. Interesting, interesting. That is unfortunate. Are there a famous duo of Egyptian twins? I don't actually know. Egyptian twins. Osiris and Isis are twins. Oh. The dualistic twins Newt and Geb. Oh, wait a minute. Osiris and Isis? I mean, I don't like naming them after gods, but that's so fitting. May grow strong and wise, Osiris and Isis. That's cool. I like when we can do twin stuff like that. Eugenios is 3. He's curious, a diplomat or a learner. And if he's going to be a future ruler, we're going to want a learner out of him. So learner it is. Boom. Very good. Indulgence on Helen. Sure. Okay, okay. Let's send him to college. Did I already send him to college? No, I did not. He's traveling. I can't do that right now. Fair, fair. And Laura, your kid is still doing well. Look at that, I hear as I walk down the streets of Damascus. My food taster Marcos is pointing out what seems to be known as Smith's Guild. A smile quickly appears on his face, blissful. A group of apprentices are kneeled down in front of a workbench. The master supervises the craft from the lintel of the door, arms crossed, chin up. You need a bit more strength for that, son. Marcos takes a step in the direction, completely mesmerized. I need taxation tour success, please. These people are worth helping. Kenbet of Damascus gets 40 development. We should invest in merchants back home, too. Go ahead, Marcos, pay them a visit. He finds his vocation and gets the trade architect, or he gets 2 stewardship. What? My food taster? He's not going to be good at stewardship either way. 100 gold for 40 development in a city is pretty good. 40 development's a lot. That's almost half a development level. Famine Fever, is that new? That is new. Oh god, and it's kind of nearby the capital, isn't it? Dude, plagues are all over this map. Camp Fever, oh, maybe it's settling down a little bit. There must not be many people left to kill, because it's not killing any more people. Woo! Let's go, EB! 665 extra gold in taxes. Where did you find that? Okay. Damn. That's fantastic. Okay, taxation tour is getting better here. I didn't know what I was expecting when I asked Nesset Pi to host a cultural festival to display the customs of people, but it wasn't this. He's Sunborn anyway. I turned my head away from the uncoordinated dance of the poorly trained performers and tried to find some comfort in the meals prepared. Ugh, the hair is hardly cooked and are completely carbonized. Is this a good representation of the Damascus culture? This is awful. Have some help and get better. Either way, we're humble or zealous. We don't want to do either of these. Better culture assistance for 5 years, because Damascus is so beneath us. I think we're more zealous than we are humble. So, I know that's crazy since we are the humble, but I still think that's true. Let's do that. This is awful. 7 out of 10 is fine. Yeah, none of those are really ready, are they? Alright. People need to make some money. Lysandra, you're doomed. You're a lost cause. There's nothing I can do to help you. You're gluttonous and lazy. And you've got typhus. Whoa, we pay attention to her for 1 second and she's going down. Oof. That's tough. I don't expect her to last at all. I cannot believe my eyes as Marco starts gesturing towards Nesset Pi, what is considered highly offensive in Sunborn culture. Nesset Pi of Syria shouts and calls Marcos explicit names while his men hold him back. Seems like he's not going to calm down on his own. I have to do something to ease the tension. It's just a misunderstanding. 87% we convince him and become more avaricious. I don't know how, but okay. Berate Marcos quickly. Oh no, we can definitely hit that 87% diplomacy. Watch this. Bam! Nice. I've concluded my visitation of Damascus and now my procession prepares to depart. Nesset Pi of Syria and his court have all lined up neatly to see me part, and with everyone present, it's time to collect tribute. Good. We're almost there on our way to lore. That's great. The religious parade. Inspired by a religious parade for 5 years. Development growth plus 20%. What? Oh, this event is such a good event, especially when it was for the Greek. As she speaks, a group of locals pray to the Amun-Ra in a monotone voice. It's a truly boring experience. It's a pity to see that Nesset Pi of Syria seems not so devoted to our faith as I thought. I could learn a thing or two from Nesset Pi. Sure. We'll take the huge bonus. Even though it didn't seem to make much sense in the moment. Is she going to survive typhus here? I don't know if she has it like that. That's a catastrophic penalty. I don't like that it's so close, and it could really take a lot of lives. Camp fever is now at 265. I'm really just curious to see how this plays out. I think it is diminishing. I think that looks a little smaller than last time I looked. I think it's on its way out. Will it reach 300 kills? Camp fever just spread? What do you mean it's... Oh, that's a different camp fever. Got it. I was like, what? There's 2 camp fevers at the same time, and one's apocalyptic, one is minor. Wish they had come up with some more names, I guess. An amazing inn. The inn we stayed at in Sukna last night was a surprisingly wonderful place. I don't know if the inn or its staff did right, but something about the inn allowed most of us to sleep through the night so peacefully. Yeah, great. What a wonderful place this was. Another faction against us. Didin of Makir. Okay, down here, got it. Kenbit of Makir. Studied the Egyptian language for many moons. I personally penned this missive using the Egyptian script. A letter of friendship from a speaker of Cushitic. I wish for our future diplomatic dealings to benefit us both greatly. Yes. As a humble and zealous individual, learning the language of the divines, very impressive. Send my regards. Normal Nile flood. And we did it! Maximum taxation tour. That's what we're talking about. I don't know where some of those came from, but we'll take it. Oh, he's got the income to make that much better. In Rabba, let's start. Oh, we're not at lore yet. We're still up here. Golly. Is lore our last stop? Oh, then he's not doing a cultural festival. Cool, 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 cool. Where's Baghdad? Yeah, it's right here. Okay, yeah. Okay. Very interesting. I thought we were doing a cultural festival in lore, but no, he was the last stop of our journey. I didn't realize that. Fair enough. Taxation tours max now, so basically anything flies. Yeah, I know, isolate capital, right? I'm gonna say yes, to be honest. I know nobody's there, but Seti and Tedasheri are there. If I go to the court right now, there they are. Seti and our grandkids are at the court, so we need to isolate that, keep them safe. The Queen of Beauty and Noblesse. Oh, we got a new nickname. We lost the Humble. The streets of Rabba hang with jasmine and banners, every person in the village merrily celebrating my arrival. I can even swear that they don't take their eyes off me. When I approach the main stage, I find Hadi Irene holding a flower crown in her hand, smiling at me. Here she is, she announces, our Queen of Beauty and Noblesse. So Menkare was the King of Beauty and Noblesse. We don't like this so much because we're humble. But Pharaoh Meritides is the Queen of Beauty and Noblesse. Now she's really lived up to Menkare's legacy. She's down to fine health. What happened? She turned 64. That's what happened. But damn. Okay. She really is living after Menkare. 6 grand tournament wins just like her grandfather. Subjects are notoriously effusive in their praise of you just like her grandfather. Same nickname, just queen instead of king. That's so cool, actually. A little legacy going on there. I swear that looks like it's softening a little bit. And it's killing a lot less people as time goes on. Satara of Hygir. That is cool. A coin for a fortune. Off in a remote corner of the festival, I find an elaborately decorated tent. The materials and patterns are alien to me, so different from what I've seen back home. Its owner is stranger still, smiling at me knowingly above clasped hands. Ah, Pharaoh, I see much in your future. Come give me a coin and I'll tell all. No. No. There's a reason that's in red. No. We're not doing superstitious. Onanth. Oh, Onanth, what is going on? Onanth is downright hideous. That's funny. When it's just like a fact that you're hideous, that's tough. Here's the full ransom. Parting demand. It's time for tribute. She gave in. Of course she did. Alright, time to go visit Lore next. No! Word has reached me that my plans have been interrupted. It is no longer possible for me to pay a royal visit to Baghdad. The shadow of war has been cast over Baghdad, and Nesset Lore of Mesopotamia has warned me not to venture there. This does not spell the end of my tour. It is a great disappointment. I was looking forward to that. Lore, you got into another war? For the county of Vecchio. What is the county of Vecchio? Oh, you joined Amenhotep on his war for Vecchio. And where is Vecchio? Oh, it's this. That makes sense that he would want to take that. Yeah, true. Lore, you didn't need to help him with that. He had that covered. Very helpful of you, though. I mean, way to stick up for family, even if they didn't need you. The meeting. I'm out walking Fustat when suddenly I meet my Gano of Sao, approach with a beautiful black dog. Before either of us can react, Fustat and the other dog take off. I'm sure they'll be fine. Oh boy. The Kingdom of Sao. What were we doing in the same place? The toll of conquest. My brother, my father, my husband all died in war. A peasant is screaming at me across the village square. When you defeated Emir Muiz of Bersakid at the Battle of Antioch, it was a victory for you, but for me it was the day 3 generations of my family died. I believe that. We wiped out like 7,800 people. Her anger had turned to tears, and the words she spoke next barely reached my ears. You're no pharaoh of mine. Gained ignore War Widow for 25 years. I can't bring them back, but perhaps some gold will help. Cared for War Widow. Anbar. In Lore's... Sure, we can help the development out. Help develop the land. Wish I could have done something to her, but I guess that's not Meritides' way. Okay, Baghdad! Yeah! City of Wonder and of times past. Passing through the gates of Baghdad, it's hard not to reflect on having reached the traditional center of the Arabic-speaking and Islamic world. Making my way through the city, I noticed many ruins and old monuments. Oh, ruins! Oh, God! Way to rub salt in the wound! God! Oh! Pharaohs! God, I can't believe our ruins broke last time. That was so ridiculous. Making my way through the city, I know... Yeah, okay. Eventually, I find myself by the cemeteries among the tombs of caliphs and legal scholars of days long past. My High Almoner Matar remarks that these are men who knew a different Baghdad, almost unrecognizable today. It's worth thinking about how fragile life is. Only gain 34 stress because you're humble. You increase your learning by 1. Gain the restraint perk. No. Contemplation. Existential dread. Let's know more about the city that once was. I don't need any of that, to be honest. No, I'm good. Behold, Baghdad, a city of wonder. Passing through the gates of Baghdad, it's hard not to reflect on having reached one of the truly magnificent cities of the world. I love this background image. I think I say that, like, every time we see it, but it's so cool. As I approach the inner city, the air becomes filled with intellectual discourse, bustling trade, impressive military installments, and people as far as the eye can see. This entire street, and every other street as well, is dominated by hundreds of shops, salons, and stalls. We're gonna do this again, aren't we? Yes, we are. Alright, well, so much to see in Baghdad, we should plan to stay for a while. That was my phone, sorry. It's good to see Holdfast having such fun, I couldn't agree more. I'm glad our dogs got along, Sal. Gone are the second of Sal. Interesting. Okay, there's Praetorian Guard. Now, next time we can get something that actually matters. Is there anyone actually swaying, or any languages I should be learning right now? It looks like I know most of the languages that matter, if I'm being, you know, a little arrogant here. We know all the languages there is to know. Like, in the nearby vicinity. Yeah, we don't speak Dalmatian Vulgar, I guess, but I'm pretty sure Papacy is the only people who speak that. Italian Vulgar, High German, Low German, Doyle Vulgar, we already speak. I mean, I guess we could speak Low German too, but, like, I'm pretty good, to be honest. I don't really think we need to sweat it. I think we're good on languages, so that means I can spend my time swaying people, which I should be doing. Siaka of the Paramara Duchy. Offensive war is down to -2. Good timing on that. He's got a lot of problems, but a lot of problems that we can easily fix. Go ahead and sway that man. Our realm size is 421. Let's go. Just missed the 420. Dang. We're gonna be able to hold court when we get back for sure. That's without doubt in my mind. Altruism, the royal touch. Word of my arrival seems to have spread to Kenbet of Baghdad, as our entourage is soon beset with countless serfs begging to be blessed with the royal touch. That's right. There's that rumor that Meritides has had her whole life, that her touch alone can do a lot for you. I can, of course, simply sprinkle a little blessed water by myself. Antiquarian greatly improves in aptitude. Hell yeah. Tedasheri is good. I'm not seeing a great increase, but okay. The ruins of the palace of Ctesiphon? I don't know this one. This ancient edifice was the ceremonial seat of the Sasanian kings of kings. Masanas has fallen over its once glorious halls, and the flowers in the gardens bloom no more. Much material was taken for the founding of Baghdad, and the people have scattered to the four winds. Yet an eerie splendor remains, the lingering glory of old. I did not know that. I can distribute blessed coins. A sprinkling of water should satisfy them. They get nothing. Let's do a sprinkling of water. An unfortunate village. As we trot upon the outskirts of a little crossroad hamlet, a fearful commoner approaches, her eyes wide with relief. Thank goodness, you must help us, good lady. My party and I exchanged dubious glances. Bandit deserters have been preying on our village for days. They've taken almost everything. It seems Pharaoh Meritides' lands are almost lawless. Not true. We're gonna drop them. Absolutely drop almost everything. With me, guards. Let's get the drop on these villains. This character was personally cleared out bandit deserters who were harassing commoners. We gained bandit bane for 20 years. 20 opinion with every faction with every county is a lot. That should help with some of these. Is it not? But we have bandit bane now. What? Nonsense. That's messed up. Can we make it back before 1000 AD? I would love to make it back to the capital before 1000 AD. Okay, the Imam Ali Mosque. Visiting so many cool places. Greetings, Usramatra Seta Penra, Meritides of Greater Egypt. Please accept these delicious desserts as a token of goodwill from the Salivahan Kingdom. They recognize another glorious family like themselves. I'm sure they'll delight and amaze and be the highlight of any feast you host. What a lovely gift for me. You gain kanafe. This character has acquired a large stockpile of kanafe, a traditional Middle Eastern dessert made with phyllo pastry, soaked in sweet syrup and layered with cheese and cream. I'm trying to imagine that. It would depend on the cheese. That could be really disgusting or really delicious, depending on what cheese they use. It will be useful when hosting distinguished guests, holding feasts, or even just sating their own hunger for sweets. Hell yeah, what a lovely gift. Okay. And we're plus 30 with him. Not a bad little relationship we have there that I'm gonna ruin with wars, I'm sure. Ismail. But maybe I'll wait until he passes on. That way he won't know. He wants an artifact. He wants that chest. Yeah. Again, I don't mind that. That's a useless chest for me. We're not against being kind to others if there's no reason not to. Until we need to take their lands, of course. We want the people, once they've been taken over by us, to know that they're in better hands now. Camp Fever is officially receding. I know for a fact. There was one up here. There was a couple here. 269 and it's on its way out. It's been around for almost 5 years now. That's that tough plague. That's tough to get rid of. Sophia left the prison. Good. Come on, let's make it back to the capital before 1000 AD. Also, that's a trained healer. Hard pass. What happened to our travel speed? Why are we moving so slow? Head nuts. Okay. A terrible inn. Ugh. We'll have to bear with it. Gain 17 stress because they're arrogant. Every entourage member, if they're arrogant, gains 17 stress. Bad inn, huh? That's alright. I have a way to relieve that stress. Good luck to you guys. But Yang J is going to be my stress relief. Rest in peace. Beautiful. Meritides loves it. Stress is a thing of the past. Nobody deals with stress in our current situation. No need to. Defensive measures for fort level. Popular figurehead and divided attention would be so good if we had that. Fort level +1 to everything. Garrison size. Unlocks purchase truce interaction. We don't need that, but... we don't need that either. But these two would be good. And this would even be really good. Yeah. 4 more stewardship perks before I would just be like, why? Why even? But maybe some grand rights will give us some more stewardship perks. We'll see, because Meritides' life, she's starting to get older. She's starting to get up there. She's 64. She is 64. Amos is 2. Meritides is 2. Laura, you have another kid! Not pure-blooded this time. But he is Herculean genius and beautiful, so congrats. Ramon. Still no kid. That is tough. I might have to do something about that soon. We'll see. We need to get him one kid. One legitimate child. No Whitneders. I visit a village while traveling through Negev and spend some time discussing matters of local worship with a particularly pious peasant called Tawfiq. We don't even have a Whitneder ear. We have to travel for days if we want to step foot in the house of Amun-Ra. Oh, we definitely need some temples. The zealous, humble Meritides would never allow that to keep going. Theophano, there you go. We're gonna make it. We're gonna be back at the capital before the new year hits. Good. Excellent. It is slowly dissipating, though. That apocalyptic plague is going away, but it's going away slowly. It's taking its time. Life of a ruler. Several peasants gather around me asking for story. Oh, I've seen this one. Yeah. Inspired by tales or martially inspired. We're patient, so we don't prefer that one. Development growth is always good. Yeah, we don't need levy size. That one's better anyway. It's going to be October before we get back, but we're going to be back before the year's out. Apollonia? Boom. Very big. Famine Fever and the Barony of Falada. Or Fayada, depending on where the language is from. Whew! That was a long trip home, let me tell you. Your Grand Tour conclusion. You gain Magnificent Liege for 20 years. That should be probably the rest of her life. I don't imagine Meritides is going to live 20 more years, but we'll see. We do have some lifestyle, like some learning lifestyle perks we can take to help her live a little longer, but I don't see her living that long. 300 renown is nice. Magnificent Liege is of course... Oh my god, pause. Is of course cracked. 25 glory on all of our knights and stuff. Hell yeah, finish the Grand Tour. We almost didn't get this indulgence because I didn't realize I wasn't paused for a second there. Okay. She's ready to pay off hers. So many people named after Meritides. Athanasia. Therapin the Handsome, huh? Even though he's inbred. Oh no! Inbreeding is going everywhere in our family. It's tough out here. Thomas of Qasim. What's his income? Oh, he'll pay that off in no time. Alright, let the rest of these keep riding. We're almost at 10,000. Look at our income right now after we did that taxation tour. That's why we do it right there. Look at that income. 81 gold a month is crazy. That is crazy. I just want to make sure I see how many kills this gets before it goes away. Is why I keep checking it. Okay, we're about to hit 1,000 AD. That's going to be a major, major milestone. I can't believe we can't hold court right now. I am shocked by that. Could pet Fustat for stress relief if we ever wanted to. We have a chief artist. Yes? No? Yeah. And Tedasheri is excellent at it too. No need. The Plague of War. Nomarch Daku of Mogadishu kneels in front of me. His desperation fills the room like a miasma. It's so foggy today. His lips tremble deliriously. My liege, I plead for your intervention. 2 plagues ravage my lands. Camp fever attacks from within, while loathsome Nomarch Jitu of West Ajaran assaults me in West Ajarani de jure war for the Kembet of Jalib. Oh yeah. I fear I can persevere with only one enemy. My people cannot survive the devastation left by either of them. I brought what gold I had as an offering. I place my hopes in the fate of my domain in your hands. The de jure war of West Ajaran. West Ajaran is trying to take the Duchy of Mogadishu. Okay. Trying to consolidate that. Of the brilliant. This might be a brilliant move. We'll see. What's she do? How dare you bring camp fever to my doorstep? You imprisoned Daku. Does he have it? He doesn't have it, so that's okay. Wajitu can be reasoned with. You pay 500, you pay 124. What? Can be reasoned with. You pay 124. Oh, so you give the 124 that he gave us to reason with him. If the war is not resolved swiftly, there might be a price to pay. You spend 150 prestige, 20 legit, all that good stuff. Or we can just convince him that the war isn't worth it. I don't exactly like war between my people. He is a sinful individual. Arrogant. He's ambitious, but he's trusting and calm. The brilliant. How's your error look? Diligent but impatient. But she understands impatient. She knows what it's like to be impatient, to try to work through that. So she kind of respects. Sure, I can reason with him for free. Because I'm basically giving all the war away. Vegeta was convinced to end the de jure war for the Kenshin of... Yeah, there you go. You're welcome. Oh, Mogadishu is now led by her. What happened here? Huh? Oh no, here we go. Yeah, that was just a part of Mogadishu. My bad. Nifon. It's a fun name. Oh my god, it's about to happen. It's about to happen. Here it is. 1000 AD. The new millennium. The only new millennium you're ever going to see in this game. There it is. Wow, Pedibastis. Good traits. So let's take a look at our world now that we are at 1000 AD. This is what it looks like. Major players are, of course, Greater Egypt with a size of 421 counties. Eastern Roman Empire is 168 strong. Sweden's doing well at 61. France has 54. Aquitaine 37. East Francia has actually been a powerhouse this game, sitting at 102 counties. Any empire or kingdom over 100 counties, you know they're doing it right. They're trying to take the duchy from France as well. They're making moves. Bavaria 37, Moldavia 57, 19, not much, 22. Zetisu is 40, not bad. Mongolia is 32. Salivahan is 30. Seljuk, which is probably going to fall apart without the man himself, Sultan Aladdin, who had made the Seljuk Sultanate. I don't expect those 43 counties to stay, but it did happen. Sao is 30. That's actually shocking that that's 30 counties. What do you mean 30? No way. Wow, there's a lot in this corner, I guess. Okay. 30 counties. Damn, that does not look like 30, but there you go. Sao's doing pretty good, huh? Alright. Now, let's see with the faiths, how we looking. The Menkari faith is spreading across the world. It's doing quite well. It's at 68 fervor. It is constantly spending fervor, so... We got a bunch... When the Pharaonic heresy happened, it actually gave us a bunch of boosts, but... Catholic is, of course, doing fantastic. I love that Asatru is holding together here. Even though it's still unreformed, it still is unreformed. It still has a chance of really getting somewhere. Because the Vikings in our playthrough are actually holding on very well. Which did not happen in our last playthrough. Tengri is still everywhere. Orthodox spread a lot more than I think it did in our previous playthrough. It's all the way up here now. It's not just the Eastern Roman Empire. This thing is up there and away. I'm surprised they're not fighting for some of our holy sites. We own 3 of their 5 holy sites. They're probably not very happy about that. Orisa. So some of the African faiths are starting to take over a little bit. Ibadi. Okay. Alright. Nongchos? I don't know that one. Nikian. Alright, so the faiths are doing their thing. Asatru is kind of spreading out into here a little bit too. Kind of crazy. Pretty cool. Let's see the cultures. Yeah, all over the all over the place. Greek is obviously a huge one. Sunborn is spreading constantly, but it's actually not holding that much territory down, to be honest. French is there. Norse, of course. Sami is actually really big up here. Norse is a little fragmented. Their innovations, I'm sure, are terrible. Yeah, they're still in the tribal era. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Norse is always a little behind. Early medieval. Early medieval, early medieval. Irish is still in tribal. They're about to finish city planning. Okay. Okay. So that's culture. Houses. This is all different names for Carling, of course. The Taraman dynasty is doing amazing. The Macedon dynasty keeps getting themselves back on top. They keep losing the empire and then gaining it back. It's very volatile in the Roman Empire. Arpad, the Bulanid dynasty here, has a couple of domains. Seljuk, of course. Karyid. Afmunso. Indiabe has a couple places over there. Umayyads are a mess over here. They're not doing nearly as well as they should. Ovdover is an interesting house to be ruling England, but okay. Afbjorgen. Okay, so those are the houses. Governments. There's pretty equal split. Not a ton of clan, but definitely enough to be a fair part of the map. Mostly feudal and tribal across the board. Huh. Pretty evenly split across the board, to be honest. Some plagues. We have a lot of plagues. We currently have the apocalyptic one up here, which has killed 271 people before it's making its way out. This major one killed 201 real quick. Oh my god. This southwest African coast got demolished by the Fira Jolinan pox. Rest in peace. Economy. The yellower, the better. Oh man, they're killing it up there. 20 a month is insane. Even things like Cagliari with the mine are only making like 5.7 a month. Oh no. And then people out here making money like that. Byzantians making 29 a month. What are we doing wrong? Some of these places are making insane income. Mecca actually makes good money, apparently. Fustat, we know, makes good money. 12 gold a month in Fustat. Alright. Development. The yellower, the better. See, our capital areas are getting pretty developed. Alexandria and Fustat, and then the whole domain around them is actually getting pretty developed. Pharaoh's Landing not doing as well as... Well, it's doing better than its surrounding areas, but not as well as we're doing up here, right here. Right here is pretty nice. Lore actually owns a very developed region, which is matches with what Lore wanted It's a very technologically advanced, developed region, area. So is Ramon's, actually. No, that's right next to Ramon. Delhi is right here. Ramon's, like, east coast is very developed. And then his neighbors, the Salibahan, are also very developed. County control. Where's the bad counties? It's all up there. I mean, we have some that aren't great, but for 421 counties, I think we're doing pretty good. We don't need terrain. Okay. Alright. And that's where we're at 1000 AD in Crusader Kings 3. I'm not going to stop playing. We still got another good 10-15 minutes, but it's good to know where we're at with that one. Wait, what is England doing over here? Huh? Why? Oh my god. Oh. Dr. Pepper. I'm not even exaggerating. That's how good it is to me. It's definitely my vice, dude. Oh my god, it's so amazing. Okay. Whoa, Georgia, what happened here? When did that happen? That's kind of nuts. Good on you, Georgia. This won't vassalize. Not at 191, it won't. Alright, we need to start taking over pieces of Africa. It's not going to be very clean, because this place is an absolute mess. God, it is such a mess, it's insane. But we can hit Tadmeka and then part of Sao, since Sao is going to be such a travesty to, like, try to take over. The capital's down there, huh? Let's do one war at a time here. Let's take Tadmeka. It's about time. Force the vassalization on him, because otherwise it's going to be an even uglier war. But luckily his territory is small enough we can just do that. It's all the, his capital's all the way over there. Oh my god. Nah, let's do Sao first. Fuck it. This is so bad. This is so ugly. The Kingdom of Sao. Let's take over the... That's actually so many counties. That is 12 counties. That's 12 of 30 counties. I didn't realize Sao was so, like... These counties are so small. Okay. It's time for war. Yeah, go hit him. Alright, now that we're back home, we can send Seti off to college. Neferkari, I mean. Educate. Will be a great educational tool for Neferkari. Send to university. Send the proposal. Then Amos is pensive as well. He can be a steward, since we already have a learner. Educate that child. Just in case he ends up being incredible. Where's Athanais? Athanais not willing to be a... Really? That seems weird. I don't know. I wanna raise one of our eventual granddaughters like that. Eugenios the bastard. He's gonna be a learner apparently. Let's do a different guardian for Amos. Who can be his stewardship guy though? What's more important is that they're a genius, I suppose. So let's let Tedasheri do it. Send to university. Good. And now that we're educating all these kids, it's going to get really expensive again. Sending the main line is so pricey. With the very high Nile flood, we're over 100 gold a month. Let's go. Raising the armies, that'll make it go back down. But Kocho speaks Egyptian. Oh, wow. Egyptian is out there now. We love it. Heck yeah. Alright, and these two are both 1, so we'll hold off on that. Okay, ally in the Kingdom of Sao. They can try. I don't care how many allies you have. We're taking this because we are Greater Egypt, and that's what we do. There's nothing you can do to stop us. We don't need to lead it ourselves. Hey, Ramon, you're in the battle here. That's cool. They have the siege weapons. We'll let Ramon go kill some people over here. We can hold court. That's what I was hoping. Capital's not isolated again? Oh, there's no plague nearby, I suppose. Hold court. Here are the petitioners. 2nd of February, 1000 AD. Gesture for the first in line to approach. Alright. My daughter Taxation, really? Okay, approaches me with a spring in her step. And she's pregnant again. Awesome. We need a pure-blooded daughter, please. Well, pure-blooded granddaughter, please. Mother, Taxation says, full of excitement. I have a great idea that can bring you either money or fame. You have amassed quite the collection of artifacts, my lady, so why not put them on display? You could charge for viewing your collection or not, or for free, so that more people will view it. We're humble, so we hate this idea. Sorry, Taxation, Meritides hated that idea. Sorry you were so excited about it. My lady, my Seneschal Agali speaks up. I propose a cadastral survey of all the counties you own. Yes! I was waiting for this event. I love cadastral surveys. Well worth 500 gold. Improved knowledge and mapping of your land will certainly increase its prosperity. True. I'm pretty sure this gives income and development in every county we own. Which is so worth 500 gold. Make it happen. Duchess Suckme storms to the front of my throne room. What are you doing storming in my throne room? Anyway, that's not what Meritides would say. She's very humble. Yes, my liege many think Nesset Athanais should become your successor over Seti. She is a good people person, isn't she? How are her kids looking? One's pure-blooded. Maybe. It is known across the Empire of Greater Egypt, your heir Seti so offends as to make offense a skill. He is an unlovable braggart and boasts to me he doesn't care if any of us like him. That's my boy. She sighs, but I'm sure he will deny having done this. A wolfish grin spreads across Seti's face. Oh, I absolutely did. Oh, let's go, Seti! Dude, what a beast, what a monster! What the perfect response. I love this man. He said, oh, I absolutely did. That's so fire. Very sweet. He takes after his mother. You gain 30 dread. All courtiers and guests lose 10 opinion because we're cruel. And Seti gains the trait sadistic, which would be awesome for his prowess and intrigue. And his natural... Oh my god. I love it. General opinion minus 10's not great, but I love it. That is so fire. That's so sick. Business here is done. Dude, we got a cadastral survey, and we got Seti a 4th trait to boost his stats even better in the direction he's going. What? What? Let's go, Seti. He's an evil zealot. I want to play as Seti. I want to be that cruel and zealous character. Oh, God. That is like my dream character, I'm going to be honest. That is so sick. That is so sick. He's still crushing the votes? I love playing villains in video games. I love playing villains. Every game I play on this channel, if we're given the option, I generally play a villain. In Fallout, I play as a raider, etc. It's just, god dang it, dude. Being evil, because you can't do it in real life. Then you feel bad, and you've affected other people's lives, and you're like a terrible person. You're like, ah, shit, I'm a piece of shit. But in a video game, you get all the fun with none of the feel bad. It's great. Oh, man. Alright, I'm going in. Taxation has given birth to another daughter. Pureblood? Yes! A perfect, non-fecund pureblood. That's what we're talking about. Neferkari and Nefertari? Imagine. 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 Are you imagining yet? Alright, Ramon Longshanks. Go show him what you got. Nesset Amenhotep maimed Ghana. Attaboy. Wiped him out. Siaka's getting to like us a little bit more. We don't need to isolate the capital right now, I don't think. 33 to 53-26, the slaughter at Badiri, and Ramon killed 48 by himself. Was Lore in this battle? Lore was not participating in this battle. Okay. Tedasheri picked up 26. Damn, okay. Lore must be in this army. Yeah, he is. Okay. Damn. This guy's great. Siege expert. 44 years old, so we're going to have him for a bit. I love a high martial siege expert. The Fargani Duchy. When did... You took over because the plague must have killed the previous person, because you're looking awesome. Very glad you're here. Alright, hit the capital. Unless we get a good capture, that's not going to be enough to win the war, but it'll be something. Wait, can I have another... I can! We need a second... Helopolis. We do. Yep. I'm willing to pay a little extra gold to have a second Helopolis, so we can siege 2 at once instead of 1. Very good. 10 size, just like the other one. That's a little more pricey, but Helopolis are a lot cheaper upkeep than these other troops are. Look at this. 4.5 gold a month, 6 gold a month, 1 gold a month. I can easily afford 50 more Helopolis, so that we can actually siege with 2 armies. A secret exposed. Oh no. What happened to this person? Oh, just scaly. Got it. Y'all are sinners. Y'all know it. Siege level 2. You guys can hit that. No problem. Manetho, you're a siege expert. Make it happen. 6 months. That's not terrible. For someone with no siege weapon. Let me make sure I don't need to isolate my capital. No, we're good. We're good. Therapin, good. Famine fever spreads. More indulgences. Make it so. They didn't need those, but we'll give it to them. Wow, we actually got Maigana II. That's a wrapped war right there. Awesome. Awesome. Thomas, you're good. Alright, that's fair. That was a quick war. Enforce demands. So be it. To the Baron Pharaoh merits. Baron? I had 7 kids. Baron. Because I'm 65 and still able to kick your ass. That's why I'm Baron. That's all about age. I was out there. I'm known as a mother. I've mothered many children. What the fuck is he talking about, Baron? Look at this shit. Mothered many children. Your insults suck. Just like your kingdom. Anyway. Can station a men-at-arms regiment. So no. No. I mean, I'll ransom him once he makes enough money that I can... Oh, he's not going to get any more money. Fine. You're lucky I'm nice like that. Alright. Kingdom of Sao. Who takes over that? Who gets the Kingdom of Sao? Of Damot. And she's the youngest by a country mile, so she's not inheriting nothing. And she has great stats. Siege expert. Her spouse is pretty impressive. Not amazing, but pretty impressive. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Nesu Simonis. No Despate de Sao, huh? Alright. We'll do this way, then. I know I'm throwing you into a plague a little bit, but grant the title. And she's a Zealot. Ah, we love Zealot. 480 opinion for 50 years. And Zealot Vassal Stance, which will add another 100. So 580 opinion. 590 opinion. Oh my god. Nesu Simonis of Damat is our most loyal individual ever. The bonuses are crazy. Yeah, Prolific Pilgrim plus 100. Woo! That's crazy. Alright. Let's declare another war and then go on a hunt or a feast. We don't have the small health boost from Venator. We're not even close, to be honest. But now we have 50% extra gain from hunts and a chance of legendary sightings. So, yeah, let's keep that in mind here. Tadmeka is just so awkward to take, but I mean, I guess we could. Offensive war is still at 0. Nice! We won that war so fast we don't even have offensive war penalty. Oh, let's go! Let's take Tadmeka. This place is awkward as hell. Becomes our vassal. Raise all men-at-arms there. And get moving. Okay, so, a feast. I'm in an army. Let me not be in an army. Nessu Simonis is already our second best siege expert. Right after giving her land. Crazy. Could do a feast first. You do need to do pilgrimages eventually. I'll save the hot spring visit for when we get to low health. No, we need hunt more than we need feast because we're further away. Go ahead and plan a hunt. God, I wish a legendary sighting. Requires a legendary sighting reported in your realm. That'd be so sick. So sick. These areas suck for hunts. That's one of the downsides to where we live. We could do a quick little boat ride over to Agios, Nikolaos. Some mountains. Some decent hunt territory there. Sure, that's a very short boat ride too. Let's go hit that. Superior mounts. That's funny. That doesn't... why does that affect anything? It probably doesn't, to be honest. But I'll leave it on there because it's no cost. And superior armaments for more safety, because why not? I love it. Alright. Flushing gangs and a substantial party. No, we need a reasonable party. Yeah. The party size doesn't matter that much. Alright, we're going to slay a beast this time. Just like last time, I mean. Start the hunt. Let's go. Game time. I can't wait. Indulgence good. She is in fine health at 65. If I had to get the cadastre... oh, the cadastre survey. Yeah. My Seneschal Agali bows briefly before me and explains with a satisfied smile. My lady, you might remember that some months ago you invested a large sum of gold into a cadastre of your counties. I personally supervise the matter and can proudly say that the job is done. Gold well spent. Okay, not gold, but every held county gets 50 development. A half of a development level in every single county. Gold well spent. Worth. Get that development going. Because development also equals gold eventually. Artemios joins our court. Why did he do that? Why are you guys here? Go. Personal claim on this. True. I like my claim on that, to be honest. Speaking of, didn't I have a pedestal item, I think, that had renown on it that I wasn't using? Am I crazy? Oh, well, here's this. So first off, put the prize... nope, that we already had the prize bowl up. Yeah, it was this. The Apollonius Jewelry Casket. Yeah. That had renown on it. Should have been using that already. Bang. Nice. Sword of Muhammad. Fire. Prize brooch. Yeah. We're good. Yeah. We're almost to the hunting grounds. Nice little boat ride. As we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, my servants can get started on the preparations. The gamekeepers check the highlands each day for signs of quarry while establishing a camp closer to the hunting grounds. I've checked my gear and horse many times and won't be long now. Soon. It'll be a while, actually. It's cool to be in the mountains, though, because we never get to be in the mountains with our characters. They're always in the floodplains, and the farmlands, and the plains, and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Water at last. Thank Amun-Ra for this refreshing water. Nice. Nice. They both have Helopolises. So we can just go, right? It would cost 126 casualties. Let's not just go. Let's pretend I didn't do that. The faster we get these sieges done, the faster we are through with this war. Fustat the council meeting. No, Fustat's not coming in the meeting. Dog has no place in a council meeting. Sign the shut door and the dog's begging eyes. As me and my counselors are gathering for a meeting, my dog Fustat approached me with banging eyes and a drooping tail. He's not like to be left alone, but this is an important meeting. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, no. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. I exit the room, meeting room, only to discover that Fustat is gone. I look everywhere for him, high and low. What if he's lost and scared? Suddenly, I stumble upon my food taster, Marcos, with a dog practically in his lap. Vigorously scratching its gray stomach. A dog that looks suspiciously similar to Fustat. This is one precious companion you have, Pharaoh Meritides. Ha, yeah, he's great. Glad you like him. We like him, just not enough to send him to a meeting. Am I allowed to move there without penalty? If I am, we're hitting that, yeah. 4 months to get there. You see how inconvenient this landmass is right here? But we need to hit Tadmeka so we can actually get into the other areas. Oh no, that is going to cost casualties. Go here then. Nothing they can do to stop us. It's just going to take a while to make it happen. Is what it is. And it is that time. Wow. That time flew a little bit, didn't it? True ruler. Yes. Vassalization acceptance plus 20. Does that instantly give us anybody? Anybody considering? No? Even with plus 20? Really? Oh, man. That is sad news. I mean, yeah, there's not many counties nearby anywhere. Any nearby are there? Minus 69? Yeah. That's a shame. I really thought we were going to convince some people, but okay. Fine. I see how it is. We'll commission that epic and then we'll move on to learning because she is starting to get to that age. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. If you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. But either way, thank you so much for joining me on this journey in Crusader Kings 3 tours and tournaments. Ramon, you are now equal with Meritides in prowess now that she's 66, making you tied for the strongest person in the land, if I had to imagine, in a fight. Sort by prowess, all. There it is. Ramon and Meritides tied at first at 48 prowess. Thank you again so much for paying attention. What? For watching the playthrough. What is happening in my brain right now? Paying attention. Thanks for joining me. I don't know what's going on, but I hope you had as much fun as I do. What am I talking about?